The El-Rassoul family and the Luxor cache. Discovery in February 1881. In February 1881, as the sun cast shadows over Deir el-Bahri in Luxor, one of the goats belonging to brothers Ahmed and Mohammed El-Rassoul decided to leave the family home and wander elsewhere. Hours passed without the goat returning, prompting the brothers to embark on a long search journey. A journey that would lead them to one of the most significant modern archaeological discoveries. Ahmed attempted to follow the goat, which had headed towards the cache site at Deir el-Bahri. Upon arriving, Ahmed noticed a cavity in the ground that caught his attention, and he quickly returned to his brother Mohammed. The brothers then returned to the well equipped with lamps and a rope. Ahmed descended into the well with his brother's assistance, and to their surprise, he found the goat near the entrance to the tomb. From here, the real discovery began, unearthing numerous wooden human coffins, ashabti boxes, canopic jars, and some funeral furniture. However, Ahmed's eye was drawn to the royal cobras featured on the fronts of many coffins, at which point he realized their significance. This discovery was kept secret from 1871 to 1881, known only to the El-Rassoul family, who only entered the tomb 3 times over 10 years since its discovery. The El-Rassoul family lived in prosperity by relying on the tomb's contents. Despite their few visits to the cache site, they managed to sell many of these mummies, papyri, and royal artifacts to foreign collectors and antiquities dealers. These artifacts began appearing in European markets, drawing attention to these finds, especially the significant papyri, and even Egyptian officials started noticing. Investigations revealed that the source of these royal artifacts and papyri was a member of the El-Rassoul family, who at the time held the position of Consul of England's agent in Luxor. Indeed, El-Rassoul was arrested, but they couldn't force him to confess despite all the threats he faced. When this brother emerged from the investigations unscathed, he became greedy and demanded half the cash for himself alone. When his brothers rejected this proposal, conflict arose among them. Subsequently, one of them, named Mohammed El-Rassoul, went to meet the governor of Cana and expressed his willingness to guide them to the cache. Indeed, he informed them of the location, and security forces, accompanied by antiquities officials, moved there in 1881, finding the cache still containing dozens of coffins, mummies, and funeral furniture belonging to several kings and priests. They discovered 153 coffins alongside numerous boxes containing ashabti statues, plus a large number of rare papyri. It is also worth mentioning that the El-Rassoul family was credited with discovering the tomb of Ramses II, and they refused a reward of dozens of acres, instead requesting that a gold British pound be minted with El-Rassoul's image like that of the British Queen, which was indeed done, with a copy now in the British Museum. The story of this cache discovery was turned into a cinematic masterpiece, The Mummy, by the brilliant director Shadi Abdul Salam. References *. Al-Aram newspaper, New Egyptian Antiquities, the Abd El-Rassoul family as history tells between injustice and truth, April 9, 1881, Cairo 2003. Zakiya Youssef Tobazada, History of Ancient Egypt from the Fall of the Middle Kingdom to the End of the Dynasties, Cairo 2008. Historical study titled Ahmed Abd El-Rassoul and the Deir el-Bahri Cache, Dr. Asma Abu Zaid Salem, Lecturer of Modern and Contemporary History, Professor Mofada Hossan Al-Washahi, Professor of Egyptian Antiquities, Department of Tourism Guidance, Faculty of Tourism and Hotels, Suez Canal University. This is under the initiative of Our Civilization for spreading archaeological awareness and promoting Egyptian tourism, supervised by the Archaeological Treasures team.